Hey skiers, it's Bob with SkiEssentials.com. Welcome to our 2026 ski test. We got an Armada Reliance 82 Ti for you today. Other than a graphic change, the ski returns the same build, shape, and profile as it was last year. And last year is where we saw a couple of moves, including the use of a poplar wood core in this ski, which carries forward into 2026. This Reliance is a really interesting ski. There aren't a lot of other skis that are this narrow, like 82 underfoot. You know, it's not like it's overall narrow, but it's narrow for being offered flat and as part of more of an all-mountain or free ride series with the Reliance series. So there's just not a lot of skis in that 82 millimeter range that function well as an all-mountain ski. Most of them are system binding oriented and have more influence from either a race or an on-piste series of skis. So having a Reliance 82 kind of puts it in a pretty unique category because it is a very sharp and crisp carver while having more influences for versatility and all-mountain skiing. But yeah, it all starts with that poplar wood core, nice full sidewalls throughout, and then we get Armada's articulated Titanal banding. So the metal sheet on top of the core here, they have milled out sections of that metal and replaced that metal with an elastomer material. So what that does is it allows the ski to flex more torsionally, allowing you to keep more of the ski on the snow, delivering a smoother performance. And then that elastomer material does a nice job at reducing vibrations and keeping the ski really, really quiet. That's one of the things that we've noticed about Reliance skis over the years, is that they're just really smooth and really quiet and really stable while delivering quite a bit of performance and power. As a result, they are on the stiffer side of the spectrum. I mean, this is definitely one of the stiffer skis in this range. So you do have to be prepared for that level of performance. They're not that easy to bend, so the skier does have to have a pretty decent set of skills. Strong legs are super helpful, but just overall being prepared for the stiffer flex of the ski goes a long way in helping you enjoy most of your day. This is the 166 centimeter length, and we're on the scale at 1,680 grams. Obviously, the width is bringing it down in weight, although it still does have a pretty sturdy feel with that stiffer flex and slightly thicker wood core, especially underfoot. Pretty burly, pretty strong ski for sure. In terms of the shape, we are at a 15.4 meter turn radius. So anytime you're putting a shorter radius like that into a stiffer ski, it just requires some more effort and energy on the skier's part. It's not just going to roll into that carve nice and easy. You do have to bend and flex the ski in order for it to adhere to that radius. Nice positive camber underfoot. These aren't as rockered as the wider skis. As the Reliance series gets wider, we see more rocker and more taper, but as such in the 82, really minimal to zero taper. The widest part of the ski is brought well up into the tip. That's giving you really long effective edge and a smoother overall feel. And then really minimal rocker as well. The contact point in the ski is very short. So even if you decamber it, there's not a whole lot of tip rocker that we see pop up. The drama in this profile certainly falls on the camber versus the rocker. And then we see that similar thing happen in the tail, where that contact point is super short and not a lot of splay in the tail back here at all. Really minimal tail rocker and tail taper. Certainly has a front side feel to it, even though it does have more of an all-mountain influence. And it is versatile in the sense that it likes groomers, and it likes cut-up groomers and choppy groomers and all sorts of different groomers. I think when you get it into bumps and trees, it gets a little bit trickier, mostly because that stiff flex and the camber does like to push down on the tips and tails. So it's not as drifty or as smeary as some other skis in this range. We do have some tester feedback here. Lauren Morton skied on this, and she notes that she enjoyed this more than the Reliance 92, the wider one. This one skied more like an all-mountain ski. It felt much more reliable in a carved turn than the 92. So yeah, I think that there's certainly emphasis to be had on the carving power of this ski, whether you're looking to use it as an on-trail specific ski or something that has a little bit of adventure built in. I don't think either way is wrong. I do think that there is kind of a higher skill level component here, especially in terms of who's going to enjoy it the most. And that's going to be an advanced or an expert level skier who's looking for a strong carving ski, but doesn't really want to go full race mode. Certainly has more of an all-mountain capacity to it. So that's it. That's Armada Reliance 82 Ti. Check the ski out here at SkiEssentials.com, and we will see you out there on the hill. Bye.